Attention passengers, this is your driver speaking. We are now approaching Aloha Island Station. Please ensure to collect all belongings before departing. Please remain seated until the train has come to a complete stop and mind the gap when getting off the train. Thank you so much for travelling with Dogcraft. Aloha my friends, and welcome back to my Minecraft channel. My name is Sacred Lotus and we're kicking off today's video right here in our brand new train. This is something, if you missed it, this is something we built on my last live stream last Friday, the last Friday before this episode. It's because I needed a place for visitors to actually arrive at when they come visiting for Christmas and such, sort of like a public place for them to all come, because I don't want them teleporting in the middle of my island, because this is not going to be cool. Because I want them somewhere, a nice welcome when they come. So visitors to my island will arrive in style. So they'll arrive on the train, they'll come out of here. There's still some finishing touches in the train I want to do, and I want to put a fence gate on here and maybe a couple of buttons on here for like train controls. So passengers will come out of here, press the button onto the platform. There's a trapdoor for people to walk on. There's a little shelter here for waiting for the next train, but the train line doesn't really go anywhere. In my imagination, this is like a very old train line, and this is like the last train of this type to actually exist on Dogcraft or something. So like arriving tourists will exit the platform onto the ramp here. They'll come down, they'll say, "Oh, I'm at Aloha Island Station," and they'll see another sign here saying "Welcome," and another sign directing them towards the city. And they'll come up over the bridge, and there you go, Aloha Island, which is what I'm calling my base now. Because I sort of decided that I would be theming my channels around the Aloha spirit, and it is pretty dark. We're going to get jumped in a minute, so we're going to quickly sleep the night away and I will be right back. So yeah, as I was saying before, I quickly escaped to bed. Visitors to my island will get off the train, come over the bridge, and this is where they'll be. And I am, as I said in the previous video, I am planning to turn this all into a winter wonderland in a savanna biome. So this is where we're going to be starting off. We're going to have a little bit of the same sort of pathway we had over the other side of the bridge, and we're going to taper off onto different paths. I want the paths to be quite natural after they taper off this main little road here, because there's not going to be much of it. So let's get to that. We'll kick off today's first time lapse with some road building. Okay, so that is the first time that's over. Now I've got the same roadblocks as the bridge, sort of on here, and then they sort of end as they go onto the more natural path. Now, I know what most of you will be like grumbling about in the comments, like diorite is not the prettiest of blocks, but I was playing about with it on creative and it turns out it does really well as a snowy path. Because anyone who's like used to snow in their country and like they will know that snow that's been walked on turns grey, and this makes diorite the perfect block to use for a path in a snowy Wonderland. So that is my reason for using diorite. I am not ashamed to use diorite. In fact, I don't really discriminate between blocks, if I'm honest. It's just not how I do things. So I don't really care if you guys don't like it. I like it. That's all there is to it. So that's all I'm saying on the matter. I will not be addressing it again. So, hi. Excuse me while I deal with friends. Now, where were we? Okay, so next we're gonna lay down some more snow. I was grinding at my sheep farm over there, and I got a whole bunch of wool to turn into fake snow. So we're going to start with the blocks edging the path so that they hide the fact that there's still grass underneath there. So let's get to that. Okay, so I've laid down a significant amount of carpet and wool blocks for the moment. I've done along the pathway and covered some of the field, and you'll notice I've left some gaps underneath the trees, and that's because I'm planning to change the grass blocks for nylium, because it's got quite a nice vibrant colour, and it sort of looks like frosted grass in the winter. So I'm going to be spending time with that because I want to put some wall blocks at the top of the trees, which means anything underneath the branches and leaves will not hit by snow technically, assuming it's like a clean lay without any wind blowing the stuff. So I've got some nylium and some netherrack, which I'm going to spread out shortly. So see if this works. Okay, before we proceed any further, I thought I had some. Apparently I don't. Quickly go grab some bone meal and we'll see if this works. Okay, so I have a little bit of bone meal. I'll see if this works, and it seems to. Although it's probably going to take a lot of bone meal to spread this whole thing all the way around, so I'm gonna get to work doing that, and I'll bring you back in when we're done. Okay, so this seems to actually work quite well. It does take a significant amount of bone meal to actually get all this stuff to spread, sadly, and it doesn't actually spread the same way grass and mycelium does, so it probably take a few rows of it to try and make it work for every single tree. I don't even know if I'll do every single tree, but let me know what you think of this idea down in the comments. I could really use a second opinion. And I did bone meal again to like get some grassy bits poking up, just the shorter grassy bits. I think that'll do it for now, and maybe come back a bit later and we'll do something else. So in the last video, we finished off by building this. Well, it wasn't this specifically. We started off building a bandstand for people to come and visit, for when people come visit, and I realized after I'd finished building it and finished the recording, that I built it way too big. So I went ahead and I took it down and rebuilt it a couple blocks shorter, and so we're going to be finishing off that in a minute. Okay, so we're going to quickly hop up these scaffolding and finish off the wall bits that I had here. So we got the support things in place now. I'm going to save the remaining of the remaining 2 walls I have for maybe something in the middle, like a spiky bit in the middle at the top of the roof. But yeah, this is looking okay so far. So we're gonna skip the night because monsters are bad, and we will continue this. Hi. Go away. That scaffolding in place, we can do this hopefully. Boop. So, hoping this works. Make sure that it's straight and we don't fall off. Make sure we don't fall off the dirt scaffolding because that's like that. Try this one instead. There we go. Did I look at the Enderman without realizing? Perhaps? I must have. Oh, he's in a boat. He's stuck in a boat. I must have looked at him while he was sitting in the boat. I hope he can't teleport out of the boat, because I've never actually killed a Enderman before. Well, I have, but it was like behind a window. So I'm just gonna carry on with what I'm doing. Hopefully he'll chill in there while I'm doing this. Okay, that's the first bit of the roof sort of in now. Our Enderman friend is still taking a wobbler over there in his boat. And so far so good. Hopefully he continues to stay there. I am wondering though, if he stays there permanently, should we name him? Should we name our Enderman friend who's just needs to take a chill pill over there? You know what I mean? Come on, guy. There's better things to be upset about, you know? I mean, sure, no one likes to be stared at and all that, but we appreciate what you look like. Trying to be conservative with what I'm using material wise because I don't have a lot left on me. Sometimes less is more when it comes to certain things, so hi friend. Guy's craftily avoiding my bow. Lucky for him. He's not bothering me at the minute. Oh. Well, that's not a good place for that. And you've got friends coming over, so and I didn't say you could hang out with us, you know. No one invited the zombie party and such. Nobody. Well, we'll just start kelp off the edge there. What have I got in here? You're very distracting. Do quietly shut your mouth. Your groaning is distracting. Okay, I think we've got a good thing here. And I think because of the nature of the biome I'm in, it's probably be okay just to leave it like this. To give it more that wild feel, I guess. I'll take care of these creepies. Before we get blown into pieces. Huh. got it. Okay, so I've been airing at this roof. I guess you can call it a roof design or something, and what to do with it. Because I want to sort of add more to it, but I don't want to like overdo it. So I'm gonna try something here, right here, maybe like that. I'm gonna try that and that. Oh, that's it there. Not climbing back up for it. Maybe that. Yeah. I like this. I managed 4 now. I like this. Let's get a better vantage point from where an audience would sit. What would it look like? Yeah, it looks pretty good. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Maybe do you think I should add more to this roof, or leave it as it is? Let me know. Because I like it, but obviously there's always room for improvement if need be. So that is where we're going to leave it for today. I hope you had an enjoyable experience on this video. I had a lot of fun making this video. It was nice. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye everyone.